First I left old England, sure such yarns as we were told, as how folks in Australia could pick up lumps of gold. So when we got to Melbourne town, we were ready soon to slip and get even with the captain and scuttle from the ship. With his flag upon me shoulder, Black Billy in me hand, I travelled the bush of Australia like a true-born native man.
Hey, what's up guys? Caleb here from Ful-O Gold. Welcome back to the channel. Just about to head off to some private land to do some detecting. I've had some success there before, so come along, join us, and I'll see you there. Righto guys, here we are. Here at old mate's private block, in the Golden Triangle. See some rake marks along here. That's alright, I don't know who that is. That's old mate. He found a couple of nugs off that. So the idea today is, if I can switch this camera around. Right, there we go. So the idea today is I'm going to continue off where old mate left off. Going to rake this moss out, clear out all these sticks and stuff. I have found probably roughly 30 nuggets along here. About 2 years ago, I didn't do any raking, I just went over with the SDC, so I'm betting there'll be a little bit more gold to get here. I'm not expecting 30 more nuggets, but I am expecting a bit more underneath this moss and stuff. So what I'm going to use, I got this old Rako, well not old, new. Picked it up from Total Tools about 70-80 bucks or something like that. Probably a little bit on the pricey side for just a rake, but it's a rake and a hoe. So there's a rake obviously, and that's a hoe, and I just find it's a lot easier to have them both. You know, you had enough of raking, you got that straight edge there. You know, you can come along and finish that up real nice to get that coil to just glide along where you just raked and scraped. So it just makes life a little bit easier. Well, I guess a little bit harder because there's a little bit more work to do, but easier when you detect. And that's the trick, is you want to try get that coil as close and as flat to the surface as you can and just glide over it. So that's the idea, that's the attack plan. First day of spring and it's sunny. Well, a bit of clouds, but it's sunny. Last night was 1 degree, but I reckon we're probably sitting on 14 degrees right now. Perfect weather to get out. So yeah, someone's already had to detect a hole here. That one's a bit older, so have a look at this. You can really see the old timers they pulled up. Yeah, that's like a real white, sort of slaty clay. You pull up these shales as well. You can really tell, you know, the mixture of dirt, the layers that the old timers stacked up. You know, that gives you a bit of an indication of what's underground as well, by the layers that the old timers dug up. So I'm going to get into it. I'm going to do a bit of raking, or raking for a fair while before I fire up the detector. And just again guys, this is private property, so for any of those guys out there, so before you start, you know, firing at me in the comments about, oh, you can't do this and that, this is private property, alright? Chill, calm down. Alright. Hope to find some gold, and yeah, let's get into it. Man, I love hard work. Love watching it, that is. But you can really see just how effective that rake is on this moss. It just peels it up. That straight edge too, really effective. I like to imagine I'm a little mini bulldozer just, you know, scraping that off. So cringe. Alright, do a bit more scraping, then we'll get the detector out. Alright guys, a tip that just occurred to me while I was raking away. If you rake away the edges of the mine shaft first, right? You rake away that first and detect the inside bend first, right? So then you've checked that. Then, after you've done that, you can then rake the tops of it, rake that down on top of the sides. And that's saving you a bit of work. Makes sense? Saves you raking. So if you were raking from the top of the heap down into the middle, you see you're making a lot more work to drag all that and that back there. But if you just begin to rake that back, detect that, then you can just rake that on top of that rather than dragging it all the way over there. Creates less work and hopefully more gold in your pocket for less energy and time spent. And that's what mining is about, isn't it? Right guys, I'm just going to take my own advice now. I'm going to fire up the detector and detect the inside bends. Now, which way's my arm going? Oh man, that's hard to do. Yep, I'm going to fire up the detector, detect these inside bends, then I'll start raking the tops. Alright guys, let's see what I get. Righto guys, I just wanted to show you my setup real quick. I have a new toy. This is the steel phase enhancer. Now, there's a difference between a booster and a enhancer rather. And the steel phase is an enhancer, not a booster. It does boost the volume, but it also enhances the signal. A lot of people get that mixed up. So, just real quick, the settings for the enhancer. Mode 2, that's that first switch there. Volume, that's that red knob. Sort of right up. Filter number 2, and of course she's on. And where are we? There we are. Sensitivity cranked right up. I use threshold. That's it. 1. That's just a constant audio humming right there. So about the 3rd threshold from the lowest. I've already done a noise cancel a couple of times. It's not too bad, the EMI right now. So let's start detecting. see. Oops. Right, found one. Where's my camera going? Right. Right there. Nice little picker. Gotta be happy with that. Oh, beautiful. Not bad for about 10 minutes or so. She's working out already, paying off for me. Just for a little bit of hard work. Righto guys, on to the next one. Right everyone, live dig. Got one about here somewhere. So, set up the camera. Let's have a look what we got. Try and hopefully the camera won't interfere. Good. Camera's not interfering. It's about there somewhere. That's out. And silly me, left my harness back at the ute because it took my jumper off. Alright, never mind, I'll be back. Hooroo! Righto, back with me little scoop. Got a little bit of EMI at the moment, but should be able to pinpoint this. Where are you, fella? Yeah, maybe that is getting the camera. Yeah, I think that was picking the camera up before. Yeah, let's try again. Stay. This is awkward filming live digs. There it is, I think. A little bit of lead. No, it's not. That's good. Still there. Oh. Yeah. I'll lose the tripod. Let's do it like this. So I think it's around there somewhere. Here he is. Was too. Just the tiniest bit of lead. Well, it was fun anyway. Sorry about that, guys. On to the next one. Look at that, guys and girls. Been a little while since I found that other picker just over there somewhere. Done a bit more rake hoeing, and guess it's been about maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. Picked a little bit. Oh, hello son. Got a little signal here. Well, it was actually a bit of a screamer, but you can see him. Nice flake there. I'll pick him up for you without dropping it, because I've done that a few times before. Right. There he is. That's a nice rounded bit. So she's travelled a while, travelled a bit of a distance. You gotta be happy with that. Isn't it a beautiful day? I'm in my shirt and out here in the bush, in the sticks, getting some therapy, some bush therapy, and the odd bit of gold too. It's a bit of a bonus. Well, I might leave it at that, guys. This is Ful-O Gold, Caleb. Hope you guys are safe no matter where you are around the world, whether you're in the city or in the country, in America, Germany, wherever you are, wherever my subscribers are. Thanks for coming along, guys, and I hope this tip helps you with a bit of, if you got a bit of moss, got a moss problem on your mullock heaps, try out that Rako. It's a firefighter's Rako. I got mine from Total Tools. Bunnings didn't have any, so I tried Total Tools, and I think it's a Cyclone brand, so you should be able to find it somewhere if you want to give it a try. As you saw, it just plows through this moss, takes it off easy. So alright guys, again, stay safe no matter where you are. We'll get through this pandemic sooner or later. Do the right thing. I'm on private property. You're allowed to go detecting on private property at the moment. So thanks again for coming along. See you in the next one.